Hey everybody, it's Miss Ann from Miss Ann's Backyard Garden. I'm back. I'm feeling much better. Thank you for everybody who was wondering how I'm doing. And I'm feeling great, much better. My voice is back. I'm still on my medication for the cold, but I'm feeling a lot better, a little bit stronger, wanting to deal with my garden and everything. So tonight, after watching Mike's video about him growing tomatoes in a smaller, look like a smaller kit than this one, I decided that I'm gonna go ahead and plant my Tiny Tim tomatoes, which I had thought about planting these in the hydroponic container way before week 2025, but I just didn't for whatever reason, I don't know. But seeing his video last night motivated me to go ahead and try it. So here I am. This is Tiny Tim tomato. I also planted some in the soil, in the seed starting mix for outdoors. So I already labeled the tops of each one. So here I go. I'm going to put 2 tomato seeds in each one. I'm doing 4 Tiny Tim plants. And I'll cut the best, I'll save the best seedling. My wish is to gift at least 3 of these away to family members. And the water I used this time was distilled water, halfway, and water that I saved for my indoor garden. It was over 24 hours, so it was half of that and half of distilled water. I'll put these all in wet. No. Oh man. I hope they dry up. That's quite a lot of them. We'll see. I don't know. And I have to plant those too. Okay. Next, I'll be doing the black-seeded Simpson. I'll put 2 seeds in the container. And this is a lettuce. These seeds are tiny. I'm just going to do 2. Uh-oh. Here's a seed right there. So that'll be 3 seeds. I'll just have to trim it down if it gets too wild. The next lettuce I'll be doing is Waldman dark green lettuce. I got this from University of Georgia Extension. First time I'm growing this kind of lettuce. I grew the black seeded Simpson my first year ever gardening. And that's when I learned, oh, the vegetables in the garden are way different than the vegetables in the store. I feel like I put it in there, but I'm gonna make sure this one go in there. And again, if it, gets too big, I'll just cut it down. Yeah, I believe all 3 are in there. And I already wrote on the label. And I grew this one before too. I believe I grew this one, the Paris Island lettuce, my first year of gardening too. I didn't film my first year of gardening. I just shared it with my brother and my sister. And of course my children. And these here are these Paris Island. Paris Island seeds. I'm guessing it's getting in there with that last seed, which is this one. I'm gonna make sure it gets in there. And it did. Okay. So that's that. So we have 4 Tiny Tims. We have 1 black seeded Simpson, 1 Waldman dark, 1 Paris Island. So we have tomatoes and lettuce. And over here is my pak choi. I don't know if you can see it. My pak choi, I think it's P-A-K, pak choi, that came from out of the hydroponic system. And now it's in some soil. And this is what it looks like. Yeah. This is what it looks like. So thank you for watching. This is Miss Ann's Backyard Garden. Of course, this is my indoor garden also, with my cilantro, which I've been harvesting, my onions, which I made some onion powder the other night. That's why you see it chopped off. These are bunching onions. And this is my cinnamon basil. Yeah. So I believe I'm going to transfer that outside when it's time, for the spring garden. And yeah. So that's all I have for you guys tonight. Thank you, GT Jr. and Mike the Gardener for hosting. this competition. I'm glad because I'm doing things that I've never done before. So I'll be learning new things as well. Here, not through YouTube, but here with my experience of growing. This is the first time I ever planted pak choi, and it will also be the first time I try it from my own cooking. I probably tried it in Chinese food and didn't know what I was eating, but now I know what I'm eating. Same with the cinnamon basil. I'm not sure if I grew it before, but I didn't care to pay attention to it. And I don't think I even used it except for protecting the tomatoes in the garden. First time growing cilantro because I really don't like cilantro. But I remembered what we grow at home may taste different than what we're used to eating out in the street or what we bring home from the grocery store. So I said, let me give it a try. I might like it, and I'll add it into my tacos when I make my taco sauce. And okay, I'm done. Thank you. Bye.